What's good, good people? That's right. You know what time it is. You know where you at. And in case you did not know, Baltimore Ravens are the top seed here in Baltimore. See me, I got on my Ravens gear. I got on the Ravens hat. I'm ravened out because I live in the city. I love my city. What can I say? We got a lot to talk about today. Starting with Terrell Suggs. He was just released from the Cardinals, the Arizona Cardinals, because he left Baltimore. Former Baltimore Raven. Left Baltimore, went to the Arizona Cardinals. They released him. And we going to find out where he's going next. Also, of course, we can't talk about the Ravens without talking about this brother right here. And I'm talking about none other than Mr. Lamar Jackson. That's what we call him here in the great city of Baltimore. How he just came in and just made an impact on this organization. And also we're going to talk about that fabulous win over the New York Jets just this past week. Hope y'all was looking at that. And also we're going to be talking about Lamar Jackson again breaking Mike Vicks' record. Of course, we're going to get it started because this is the Ravens Review.
She got that bomb every day of the week, and we rock it so tough. We rock it so tough. When I make that bomb,
what special teams coverage. Wow. They down.
Bomb, boom, blow up, fire. I know you
Jackson has run it every time out of this formation. He does it again.
You like how it feels.
First and 10. Good call, Rich. That's picked.
I make that bomb, boom, blow up, fire, fire.
That's right, good people. This is the Ravens Review. I am your host, the man you all know and love, E. Digger. Make sure you tune in right here on Facebook Live and YouTube. Go to Charm City Direct TV to check it out. What can I say, people? We got a lot to talk about. First and foremost, I want to give a special shout out, of course, to my brunching crew. They know who they are. The wonderful, the talented Lee Winnie, the man that holds it down, the guru himself, Terry, and the cannabis nurse, Ashley. Make sure you check us out every Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. on Millennials Anonymous Podcast and Charm City Direct TV. And make sure you subscribe to Brunchin Podcast on YouTube. Make sure you do all of that. Like I said, people, we got a lot to talk about, starting with Terrell Suggs. He was released from the Arizona Cardinals. And they said that since he signed or went to the Arizona Cardinals, he's been at every practice and at every game. So why did they release him? Now, a lot of people here in Baltimore are butt mad or big mad. I'm gonna say big mad for the sake of conversation. I'm gonna say butt mad because they just thought that Terrell Suggs just left. So let me kind of clear up some things and help you people out to alleviate the myth or what you've been hearing. He did not leave because of Lamar Jackson, because a lot of you were saying that he left because he did not want Lamar Jackson to start because he was a Flacco fan. Flacco was his man. That's not the case. The other case is he did not want to leave, but he felt as though, and I was reading the article, he said that he didn't want to steal from the Baltimore Ravens. He said he loved the organization. When he came, they greeted him with open arms, but the last thing he wanted to do was steal from the Baltimore Ravens. But what did he mean by steal? You see what I'm saying? So he broke it down. He said that monies were guaranteed towards him, that they knew that they couldn't pay him, or something to the fact of money. And he knew that this was going to happen. So by him saying steal, he didn't want to take from the organization. So he had to go to another organization to get his money. So and that's what he said. He said, I'm going to go to the Arizona Cardinals to steal their money. Because he loved the Ravens. He didn't want to go. So since then, Arizona Cardinals released him. He is now on waivers. The Kansas City Chiefs have now picked up Terrell Suggs. Now, Terrell said, look, I want to go back to the Ravens. So he pretty much was issuing out a holdout. It was like a holdout statement saying, I ain't going to go to the I ain't going to even go to the team. Whatever team picked me up, I'm not even going to go. Whoever picks me up, I'm not going to show up. I'm going to hold out until the Baltimore Ravens sign me again. He want to rejoin the Ravens. Now, I don't know how true that is. I don't know if he really said it, but the proof is in the pudding. We will see. That's all I can tell you, good people. We will see. But since then, let me help you break this down. Since then, Terrell Suggs has been released from the Arizona Cardinals. He has been since then picked up by the Kansas City Chiefs. And they are expecting Terrell Suggs to be there playing. Now, if he go, he go. If he don't go, that's a different story. We will see. Now we're gonna turn our attention to this man right here. What can I say, good people? Lamar Jackson. What can I say, people? Lamar Jackson, the man is incredible. I'm not even going front. The man is incredible. 22 years of age, from the great Louisville, Kentucky. He played with Louisville, making a statement for himself. And I just love how the commentators, see, I'm a type of person like this. I need to prove you wrong. I just need to prove you wrong. Because every time when I turn on the TV, of course they talking about Lamar Jackson. They talk about how wonderful he is, what he can do, his stats, all of that. But the commentators, you got some commentators out there who say what they say, and then when they see what he's doing, oh, they biting their words. Oh, they don't like it. And this past game, the win over the New York Jets, he was just a couple of yards shy of breaking Michael Vicks' rushing record. Now let's look at this, people. Person comes into the league, 22 years of age, just come in and just dominate. Now, when he came in, of course, a lot of people was talking, he running. But like I said, people, this is what he used to. Have not had any practice, have not had any coaching. But I said it, off season, practice, put him around good people, around some people that's going to work with him, and he's going to be the bomb come football season. And that's what happened. Oh, and people don't like it. People are big mad around the league. They are talking every week. I don't think Lamar Jackson is going to be able to do this because of this, and if like I said, people, I love it. I love it. I love how he go out on that field and prove each and every one of you haters, because that's what you are. Prove each and every one of you haters wrong. I absolutely love it. Because I said it, people. I said Baltimore needs to change. Baltimore needs some type of change. Some type of significant change need to come to the Baltimore Ravens organization. Because we couldn't do it with Flacco. We wasn't doing it with Flacco. I'm sorry, Flacco. You just wasn't doing it for me. If you look at the Ravens now, of course, I ain't going front. The Baltimore Ravens gives me a little bit of a heart flutter every now and then. I'm biting my nails somewhat, but it's not to the extent that when Flacco was playing. Oh my God! Sometimes I just cut off the TV or just walk away. I couldn't watch it because Flacco to me was just too boring. He didn't show any excitement. Now when this dude comes in, Flacco get hurt. This dude Lamar Jackson comes in and say, "Hey man, what? We need to spice this up. Let's go. Let's get the moving. Let's create some plays. Let's do this." And that's exactly what he did. So I want to know, why are you butt mad? Commentators just finding ways every week to bring this young black man down. Because that's what they do. They don't want to see this young black man prosper. And every week he's breaking a record, or he's making history, or he's pushing his stats further. When he came in, he just dominated. Most humble brother that I have ever met. It's never about him. It's all about the team. It's never about him. It's about the team. And I love it. I love it about him. And also breaking the record of his idol, somebody that he really looked up to, was significant. And that too, right there, good people, tells you a lot about these two people. Michael Vick, please leave that man alone. Please leave Michael Vick alone. He served his time. He did the crime. And actually, we had to talk about this on brunching. He wasn't even there. He wasn't. Let me clear up some myths. He was not fighting the dogs. He was given money. He was pulling money into the ring, so to speak. He was putting his money into the dogs. He wasn't fighting the dogs himself. He wasn't the one holding the chain while the dogs were fighting. People, do your research. Do your research. All I'm saying is the brother served his time. The brother served, he did the crime. Let's break it down. The brother did his time. He did the crime. He served the time. He's out. It's done. Let him move on with his life. Now everybody want to condemn him further. Excuse me. Everybody want to condemn him further since Lamar Jackson came into the league, and how everybody and their mama compared Lamar Jackson to Michael Vick. That's one. Secondly, of course, you can't have a conversation with Michael Vick unless bringing up the dog issue. Let the brother go. Just let it go. What more do you want? You want to bring up some more charges? You want to bring up some more accusations? I don't understand people. I really don't. I don't understand people. Compare that to all the other crimes committed involving animals that people do. I don't hear you going gun-ho about. I'm just keeping it real, people. I'm just keeping it real. Please, just let it go. But like I said, on the issue of Lamar Jackson breaking his record, it wasn't no animosity. Matter of fact, he even got on social media and congratulated Lamar Jackson. It was pretty much a passing the baton sort of moment when Michael Vick made a video and said, "Hey man, congratulations, you broke my record." A person that Lamar Jackson looked up to. I honestly think this is the best thing we need right now in sports. And I'm not just saying this because Lamar Jackson is playing for the Baltimore Ravens. It could be anybody. It could be anybody. And I get it, commentators. You butt mad because we're not talking about Tom Brady like that. We're not talking about, the Peyton Mannings and the Eli Mannings and the Ben Roethlisbergers. We get it. This is a young brother who came into the league one season and doing astronomical numbers across the board. And I'm going to say this. I'm going to go out on a limb and I'll say this. Y'all don't like the Baltimore Ravens for some reason. I said it. There you go. I said it. I don't think the commentators or the people in NFL, I don't think y'all like the Baltimore Ravens all that tough. In my humble opinion, and that's all I have right now, is I really think y'all don't like the Baltimore Ravens. Because when this brother came in, he couldn't throw. He can't throw. Oh, he shouldn't be running. Oh, the team this and the team that. I don't think y'all like the Baltimore Ravens all that tough. Based on, and I'm going to go back and I'm going to get political on y'all, based on the comments that your president, not mine, old Orange Cheeto over there in the White House, and based on the comments that he said about the great city of Baltimore, and beyond that, before even Orange Cheeto even said in his comments about the city, y'all didn't like Baltimore all that tough, but that's okay. That is okay, because while you're butt mad or big mad or however mad you want to be, we still going to push for the Super Bowl. And that's the beauty with this. Shout out to Harbaugh. Shout out to Coach Harbaugh, John Harbaugh. Shout out to Ozzie Newsome. Shout out to all the coaches who saw it. I'm going to write a book, damn it. I'm going to get on it. I'm going to write a book because I called it. I said Harbaugh's back was against the wall, people. I said it. Harbaugh's back was against the wall. And he had to make a change. A very significant change. And he did just that. And I absolutely love it. Hey, this has been the Ravens Review right here. Make sure you tune in again right here on Facebook Live and YouTube. Make sure you check it out on Charm City Direct TV. Make sure you go to the fan page of Charm City Direct TV at facebook.com/Charm City Direct TV for the Ravens Review. That's right. Go Ravens. Right here in the great city of Baltimore. Thank you for tuning in. You've been great as always. Holla. Peace.